Good morning everybody, it's Friday the 31st of January and it is 1 week since I took my first jab on Mounjaro. Well, almost 1 week. I took it on the Saturday morning, it's now Friday morning because I've learned a lot this week. Having been on Mounjaro and experiencing the effect that it has had on me, I have learned a lot and subsequently have decided to pull forward my jab day to a Friday, which you can do. I mean, I'm not going to be moving it every single week and changing it around, but I think that a Friday would be better for a number of reasons. One, I have discovered that the food noise has been returning on these last couple of days. Yesterday was hard and I ate some things that I shouldn't be eating, and this morning has been hard. I had my breakfast and then I've eaten something else afterwards because the food noise is just starting to creep back. I guess the jab's starting to wear off, which from what I can tell from other people's experience, that is totally normal, and everybody else sort of gets to that last day and it's hard work. But I actually work from home, usually on a Thursday and a Friday, and when I'm at home all day is when I am probably in my most vulnerable state for being able to eat. I love working from home, it's absolutely brilliant. It has so many benefits to having to go to the office, but it does mean I am here and the kitchen is here, the fridge is here, the cupboard is here, so everything is just really accessible. And when you've got that noise in your brain saying I need to eat something, I just come and I just devour. So I'm thinking if I pull my jab forward a day, so I take it on a Friday morning, it will hopefully suppress the noise for the rest of the day and set me off for the weekend. And then there'll just be Thursday that I have to really contend with. And it could be that if this helps, if this works, I might even pull it forward another day in a few weeks' time so that I hit my Thursday and my Friday and I don't just overeat. Every day is really hard. Every day is difficult and trying. When I took my jab on Saturday, I had almost immediate effect. It was very weird. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect, as I said to you, but it was really weird and it kicked in straight away. I wasn't very hungry for the rest of the day, so I didn't eat too much. So I'm technically 6 days into Mounjaro, but let's call it a week for argument's sake. I'm 1 week into Mounjaro and I currently weigh 16 stone and 13 pounds, which means I have lost 6 pounds in 6 days, and I'm really, really chuffed. I am so pleased. I am trying really hard and I want this to work. So since January, that means I've lost 11 pounds. So that's really good. That's in a month. 1 month. In fact, it's quite good that it's the 31st because 1 month I have lost 11 pounds and that is just amazing. I can't wait to get to that 1 stone marker. I'm now in a new front number and I mean I'm still fat. I'm still nearly 17 stone, and actually after the breakfast I've just had I probably am 17 stone because food has weight to it and I feel very full now that I've eaten. But I've got back under that 17 stone, and other than the little fluctuations, because you do get up and down each day, I don't intend on going back into that 17 stone bracket again. I want to stay in the 16 stone bracket, keep going down, down, down. How has my first week on Mounjaro been? It has been an eye-opener. I'm learning things about Mounjaro every single day. One of the biggest things that I have actually learned over this week is that the Mounjaro medication, the drug itself, does not lose the weight. The way to lose weight is the way it has always been to lose weight, is living in a calorie deficit. All that Mounjaro does is it removes the noise in your brain, which is tempting you to have things that you shouldn't be having, and instead it allows you to make sensible food choices. It allows you to look in your cupboards and your fridge and actually think, should I have that leftover pizza from yesterday, or should I have a chicken salad? And normally, off the medication, I would go for the unhealthy food, the one that tastes the nicest. That's what I would go for. But with Mounjaro, I found this week I've been able to make better decisions. It's kind of like, let's just say I've come in from work on a busy day and I'm hungry and I'm tired. So one of the main things that I would think, I'd really love a takeaway. And so I would have to say to my brain, no, you can't have a takeaway. But then the other part of my brain would say, but I really want a takeaway. And I have to fight with myself. So it's me versus me. Who's gonna win? Sometimes I win, more often than not, I don't win. So I might have gone to the shop and picked up a really nice big pudding, or I might just have a plate of pasta. That is one of my favourite meals, is just a plate of pasta and cheese and some sauce. And Mounjaro allows me to stop thinking that way. I haven't been tempted by foods in the same way that I am normally tempted, and that is, I can't even begin to explain. If you've never had to deal with all that food noise, I mean, anyone out there who's watching this and they're sat there thinking, there's a bar of chocolate in my cupboard, I really want to eat it. I know you do. I did want to eat it as well. But now I'm on Mounjaro, it's just not in the forefront of my mind. It's not top priority, isn't that chocolate bar, whereas previously it's like, I know that chocolate bar's in the cupboard. Sometimes I would open chocolate bar, say it's a big chocolate bar, you've opened it, I've eaten a little bit. That's what normal people would do, eat a little bit, put the rest back in the cupboard. Then I would be thinking for the next hour, that chocolate bar's in the cupboard, I could just eat it. The sooner it's gone, then I don't have to think about it anymore, and then I can't eat it, so I might as well just eat it now. And that's kind of the thought process that you have with food all the time, and Mounjaro has taken that away. And it's just allowing me to make sensible choices. So when I've come home from work this week, or been out with the kids or whatever, and I thought I'm hungry, because you do get hungry, the Mounjaro makes you feel full. So if I eat something, I then feel really full. So the idea is you eat a smaller portion, and then you feel full and you stay fuller for longer. But you still do get hungry, and you can't be tricked into thinking it's going to make you not hungry. You're still going to get hungry. That's natural. When you're hungry, you should eat. So I will come in, and instead of just grabbing something quick and easy, I now can go to the fridge and I can open it up and see what's in the fridge and make a sensible decision about what I'm going to have for my tea. I'm not the kind of person who plans and has a meal for Monday, a meal for Tuesday and a meal for Wednesday, unless I'm being exceptionally organised, which never happens. I don't usually plan for daily meals, but I like to have a set number of meals that I can make up in the fridge, and then I can see what I fancy on that day. And it's been healthy. I have had a couple of times where the noise has come in so strong that it's broke through the Mounjaro wall, and I've eaten some sweets and I've eaten some chocolate, but I have noticed that I have eaten a few sweets and a few bits of chocolate, then I've put it away. I put it back in the cupboard. I would never do that. But when I'm at home on my own, I can just eat, and I could open up chocolate and I can eat it. And then I can open up some more chocolate and I can eat it, and I'll have a tub of sweets and I could eat the whole tub. I could eat so much of the wrong stuff. So for me to have, say, 5 sweets, 5 little jelly sweets, and then put the tub back in the cupboard, that is a big step. That is like, that's like climbing Mount Snowdon for me. What Mounjaro has done for me has allowed me to not have the desire for the food. I don't have the desire, like I am thinking about, don't get me wrong, I am thinking about food all the time, because I always think about food. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna plan to eat next. and that's still there, and maybe that will subside, but I think it's more because I'm on the medication, so I'm trying to diet, so I'm trying to eat healthy, so I'm thinking, planning the food that I'm gonna have. It's not so much as, let's go and open the fridge. What can I eat? Shut the fridge. Let's go back to the fridge, open the fridge. What can I eat? Shut the fridge. It's not that. I'm thinking about food, but I'm thinking about it in a much healthier way. And I hope that as I do this longer, that will become normal and my brain will stop thinking about food quite as much. But I think I've thought about food every second of every day for the last 10 years. I don't see how I'm just going to completely stop thinking about food. But the desire for said food is just, it's just not there. So that has what's been amazing. Side effects. Now, I have had a couple of side effects. I have had a side effect. I've had a headache. I've had a headache on and off. I took paracetamol for it once because it got quite bad. But my headache could not be the Mounjaro. It could be I have high blood pressure. My blood pressure has just gone up recently, and the doctors have prescribed me to up my dosage on my medication, and I haven't started on it yet because I haven't got it. So it could be, and this has been going on for about a week, so my blood pressure is sitting a little high at the minute, and you get headaches from high blood pressure. So it could be that the headaches are coming from my high blood pressure, or it could be the headaches are coming from my Mounjaro. Who knows? But other than that, I haven't had any other side effects. The food suppression has been great. Yeah, I was skeptical as to whether it would work. It works, so I'm really pleased with that. So now I'm here today to take my second jab and hopefully have another good week. So let's get ready. I've seen lots of people on TikTok who have lovely little glasses cases that they keep their Mounjaro pen in. I may have to do that. I do have some cute little glasses cases lying around. So, same as last week, exactly the same. I've got my pen, I've got my alcohol wipe, I've got my needle, and I've got my sharp spin. And I found out on TikTok that someone said, don't push your sharp spin lid right down, because if you do it locks, which I didn't know. And I was watching it on TikTok last night. I thought, did I push my sharp spin down last week? I didn't. So let's do this again. Did my belly on my right hand side last time. I'm going to do my belly on my left hand side this time. I'm going to stick with the belly just because it worked. So don't fix it if it ain't broke. There we go, that is week 1 done. That is my second jab taken. And now that I've experienced it for 1 week, I'm really hopeful to experience it again for a second week and lose some more weight, because that would just be amazing. Hopefully when we come back next week, we'll be safely in that 16 zone marker. Thank you very much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye!